YouTube, I'm Kirsty, and in case you missed BB21 episode 7 tonight, I got you. Okay, so just a reminder, Jess and Kemi are on the block because Jack had HOH. So we start off with Nicole telling Bella that the Black Widows know it was one of them that told Jack about the alliance because remember, Kemi and Jessica are both members of the Black Widows alliance. Well, the very short-lived. And Nicole's like, I know it wasn't me, so Bella admits she told. And Nicole is terrified and said, it's going to look like I told, and they're going to come after me. Then Kemi talks to Jack and says, look, I understand why you put me on the block. Just want to let you know, like, we're cool. I don't want there to be any tension between us. And he says he put her up there because she plays a really good game and she scares him. So she says, I want us to be able to like move past this or whatever. We can be friends. Cut to her in the diary room. I don't want to be his friend. I want to get him out. Then Nicole tells Jessica that Bella admitted she was the one that told Jack about the Black Widows. Jess is obviously shocked and upset. I mean, her face was like this for like minutes. David goes into the DR and talks about his observations from him being, you know, the can't BB and can't really participate. His observations are as such. Jack and Mickey are running the house. Holly, Annalise, who they call Sis now, Nick, Christy, and Tommy, I think they're all in an alliance. Bella and Nick are getting really close, and Sam is the main wild card. He could go either way. Which is very astute, considering, you know, he missed a couple days of being in the house, and now he can't do anything except play a social game. Okay, you guys remember it was like in the news last week, a huge earthquake hit California? It shook up the BB house. So a lot of people are freaking out because a lot of people aren't used to earthquakes. I live in the Midwest. We just recently in the last 5 years started getting them, so they still kind of freak me out. I'm good with tornadoes. Those are nothing. But people get under the table. They get under the awning by like the back door. But should you be by glass during an earthquake, or is that just a tornado thing? I don't know. But Nick is just doing dishes under a huge chandelier that's shaking, and they keep yelling at him, get away, get away. He's like, yeah, I will. And he's like scrubbing this pizza roller. So David has to like go and get him and bring him to safety. David and Ovi must now wear Camp Comeback uniforms. They look like Boy Scout uniforms. Jess tells Mickey that the all-women's alliance is not true. She doesn't know how that rumor got started. And he says, look, it's okay. Just stay strong. And she immediately starts crying when he says stay strong. Mickey says, look, I can't help you unless I win the veto. He wants her to stay, but he also doesn't want to go against Jack. So he hopes he does not get picked for veto. Now it's time to pick players for the veto. Jack drew Bella's name. Kemi drew Sam's name. And Jess gets house guest choice, and she chooses Mickey. Now remember, Kemi picked Sam, and last week he's the one that won that pulled Cliff off. David and Ovi are watching from their little room, and David is freaking out like, why would she pick Mickey? Out of everyone in the house, knowing what he's seen, like, why would she pick him? But it turns out they're just, like, really close, I guess. Kemi says she wants to win the veto and see more Jessica tears. She loves her, but right now it ain't about love. It's about winning. Doorbell. Who is it? It is last season's Big Brother non-winner, Tyler. And he's here to host the veto comp. The comp is called Lake Big Brother. And remember, because of the Love Island promo, there's also a trip for two to Fiji up for grabs. So how this veto works is they have a big thing of water called an aqua clock. When the time starts, they have to pull out the cork, and they have to keep filling their aqua clock. They can't let it run out. And they also have to go and get one frog at a time from a lake, little foam frogs, and put them, like stack them up, which looks incredibly difficult. You stack frogs until your aqua clock runs out. When it runs out, just the frogs you have stacked counts. Or after 30 minutes, you can no longer fill your aqua clock. So whatever frogs you have when your time runs out, that's what you get. Sam does amazing, and he just lets his clock run out at 18 frogs. The rest go for the full 30 minutes. Mickey ends up with 9 frogs. Bella had a lot, and then right when her clock ran out, like half of them fell. Or no, all of them fell. She had 0 frogs. Jack had 12 frogs. Jess had 13 frogs. And Kemi has 17 frogs. She knows her time's running out. She wants to get 2 more frogs on there. Half of them fall. So Sam is the winner. He wins the veto and the trip for 2 to Fiji, which he says he's super stoked to take his wife on. And I guess it's their 8-year anniversary, which is awesome. Then, since Sam has the veto, everybody loves Sam. Kat talks to him first and says she's worried if he uses it, she's going to be the one that goes back up. Meanwhile, Kemi walks in. Very awkward moment. They just kind of start talking, and she's like, "Did I interrupt something?" And they're like, "No, just awkwardness." So then Jess goes and talks to Sam and says, like, "I know you're playing for your family. I'm also playing for my family. But, I don't want to tell you what to do. Just pray about it." And while she's talking to him, Nicole is, like, slurping her drink so loud. Kemi says if he uses it on her, she will save him if the time ever comes. And says Jess wants all the men gone, so if you save her, you're going to eventually go up under her reign. And Sam tells her, if I save you, it might put a target on my back since there's a target on your back. But she picked him. Isn't that like etiquette? If you're not in an alliance, if someone picks you and you win, you protect them, you take them down. I feel like that's etiquette. Then Sam gets called to the DR, and there's a letter on the chair. This is very reminiscent of Frankie Grande's season. The exact same thing happened. He reads the letter. His grandfather passed away. He's understandably very upset. And what was amazing to me is, like, the entire house, it was like the veto was nothing. Like, they were there for him. They were all hugging him. He went and laid in his bed, and the entire house came and just sat in his room with him. Just let him cry if he wanted to talk, but they just sat there. They were just with him. And that really touched me. Because, it's a game, but, they become a little family, and it was beautiful. Twitter, a lot of controversy because they were saying, like, they shouldn't show the moment you find out your family's dead. Which, I guess I can see. I don't know. I guess I don't have an opinion on it. If you do, let me know. Then we have the veto meeting. And Sam decides not to use the power of veto because he does not want to create ripples. Now, that was the end of the episode. But while reading Big Brother Twitter, I found out some interesting things. That Kemi, you guys are familiar with, like, the edits they do every year, how they'll make one person look really good and one person look really bad. Well, apparently Kemi she's getting, the bad edit, but on the live feed, she's actually, like, super bubbly and loves everybody, and they're always hanging out with her. Whereas Jack and Jackson are getting the good guy edits, but apparently they make extremely racist jokes about all the people in the house that aren't white. So, I don't know. I guess I'm a casual, as they call it right now. I normally get the live feeds, but after moving, we had to give something up for a little bit while we got our finances back in order and got used to, paying for the new place. So, I said as long as I could keep WWE Network, they could, get rid of something that him or my daughter or my stepson like don't really watch. So CBS All Access at the moment is gone. If I have live feeds later, I would like to do a couple live feed videos for people that maybe don't get CBS All Access. But right now that's not possible. I wish it was. Anyway, that was the episode for tonight. Thank you so much to my subscribers. You guys are amazing. If I don't annoy you too much, feel free to subscribe. If you're looking for a podcast, my friend Oz Banks and I do one called Beyond Serious. It is not safe for work. And you can follow me on Twitter at always_KIRSTIE. I live tweet things. Sometimes I'm funny. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I guess I will see you for the eviction tomorrow.